Hello. In this program, we will see how external interrupts can be nested. So, first of all, in this program we have used both assembly as well as C programming. So, first we will define the nested interrupts entry using assembly language programming. In this, we will first copy the SPSR underscore IRQ to LR. Then we will save the SPSR underscore IRQ. Then we will enable IRQ into system mode. Then we will save the LR. Similarly, we will define the nested interrupts exit. For this, we will restore the LR link register, define the IRQ into the IRQ mode, disable the IRQ into the IRQ mode. Then we will restore the SPSR IRQ to the link register. Then we will copy the link register to the SPSR underscore IRQ. Now we will use a timer counter 0 interrupt execute, which will execute every 10 milliseconds. In this, we have used a timer 0 interrupt request is equal to 1. We have cleared the interrupt flag. Then we have acknowledge the interrupt using VIC vector address is equal to 0. Now we will set up the timer counter 0 interrupt. For this, we have created a function initialize underscore timer. In this function, using T0 MR0 is equal to 1499, we have set the time as 0.1 millisecond is equal to 1.500 minus 1 counts. Then we have set the TOMCR is equal to 3. This will interrupt and reset on MR0. Then we have enabled the timer 0. Then we have set the interrupt vector in 0 using interrupt vector address 0. Then we will use it for timer 0 interrupt using VIC vector counter 10. Then we will enable the timer 0 interrupt using VIC interrupt enable. Then we have created a function for long delay using for loop. Then we have created external interrupt 1 service routine. In this service routine, first of all we have cleared the external interrupt 1 interrupt flag. Then we have allowed the nested interrupts using IEnable. Then we will wait for some time. Then we have implemented the interrupt count. Then after we have disabled the interrupt nesting using IDisable. Then we have used VIC vector address is equal to 0 to acknowledge the interrupt. Then we will see how we have initialized the external interrupt on interrupt pin. For this we have created a function initialize external interrupt 1. In this we have first set the mode to edge sensitive mode. Then we have set it as a raising edge sensitive. Then we have enabled external interrupt on GPIO 0.14. Then we have set the interrupt vector in VIC. We will use the VIC for external interrupt 1. Then we have enabled the external interrupt 1. It is a main loop. First of all, we have defined the LED output is equal to 1. Then we have set the LED pins as output. Then we have called the function initialize external interrupt 1. Similarly, we have enabled the external initialize timer. Then into an infinite loop, interrupt count has changed. If the interrupt count has changed, the LED is set. Then it is cleared using IO clear 1. Then the output of interrupt count on is shown on LED using the IO set 1. Thank you.